Good afternoon, this is D&D here, and today we are trying to pick the System Protector 2071. Here's the key. This is of course another Kromer protector. This is one that is made to the BP55K whatever you call it, BP55K specification, I guess you could call it. And this was made in response to someone named Beer House who picked a previous version of the protector sometime in the 20th century. As far as I have researched anyway, there is no recorded pics of the BP55K model, which is the most recent one. Obviously the protectors are no longer made, but this is the most recent one that they made before they stopped production. You might be able to see on that key there that there are two elements which are angled as opposed to the previous model where there was only one. And if you look closely, there are actually 12 bittings. That's because there are two curtains inside this lock. Curtain plates which require you to... you have to rotate the curtain slightly before you can move the wafer. And I may explain it more as we go, but I might as well start because this is attempt like 8 or something, so no guarantees. Obviously if you're seeing this I was successful, but no guarantees there. Okay, so similar thing to last time. I can't show you the key working with it because this thing is glued to the front. I'll show you afterwards, hopefully. There's the key anyway. You can see that the serial number 226 matches the serial number here, 657226. And what we do is we put a wire in here. Doesn't always like to go in, but I think we can get it in. There we go. The other end of the wire doesn't like to go in as much. I think that's probably good. All right. Okay, pretty significant amount of force on that. Now, in my previous video, you probably saw I used a front tensioner. You can fit a thin wiper in the front of this one, and that might work. But I have found that it is far easier in this one. I mean, I don't actually know if it works because I haven't been successful with this yet, but I think it does. And that is that once you rotate these curtains, the spring on the curtain actually self-downward tensions it. There are two curtains, so the effect is magnified once you have both of them rotated a bit. So I'm going to do that first. And we'll see how we go. So I'll start with curtain number... Well, the curtains are labelled 7 and 12. So I'll start by trying to set curtain 7. Yeah, okay. And then once that's rotated a bit, you can set a wafer immediately behind it. So I'll try and do now. Just check. That wafer. And already I'm not getting a lot of feedback. Next up I think we'll rotate curtain, front curtain. There we go. And you can feel that that's definitely rotated enough. So now we're going to set wafer 11. And that's not actually that bad if you can get in here. Okay, so that's the curtain. It's wafer 11. So a second, that's hurting my hand quite a bit. Just doing that, so just move my hand a bit. Right. Now that's pushed far enough, make things a bit easier on ourselves. You can push the curtain back. I'm going to push it back all the way. But you can push it back a bit. Okay. And it's still downward tensioning because now it's no longer sitting in the divot on wafer 11. And if we're successful here, I'll show you that. And now we've done that, now comes the actually hard part, which is picking everything else. So let's see if we can do that. Different. Come on. Really, I'm not using those wires to actually do a lot of the setting. I'm just using them to sort of feel if it's moving or not, because they're not very strong. I could make better wires, but yeah, it's fine. I could make better wires, but I don't want to. I am trying to get by with what I've got here. Oh, that's all right. Okay, I think that's deep enough that I can turn curtain 7 back. So let's do that. Yeah, no worries. Honestly, a bit different picking a left-handed protector. And with both curtains rotated, both curtains now sort of set, so to speak, so that the springs are compressed, there really is not a lot of feedback. But that's the price you pay for actually being able to pick this lock at all, I'm pretty sure. Downward tension is the key, I think. I mean, it worked for the other one, right? You can see that wire bending, just smashing my finger against it. It doesn't actually have to be quite as strong tension as when I was initially picking these, but downward tension really does help, and it stops you from breaking the... I mean, I still managed to break it. Broke it like the other day, so... Oh, come on. Oh, fuck. Oh, I think I've overset something. God. That ain't moving. Maybe if yeah, alright. Well, maybe this is doomed. I don't know. Let's find out. The only way to find out is to keep going, right? I've said that one's deeper than it usually is. I don't know if that's correct or not. I mean, looking at the key, like maybe. But, yeah, it's not quite a max cut, so I don't know. Let's find out. I mean, the max cut's actually kind of hard to get to with the hook, depending, because one of them, the shape of the wafer, you actually can, but the wafer shapes are so weird. It just really varies on a case-by-case basis. Come on. Now let's drop back down again. Yeah, alright. Just put that back where it was. Nope, doesn't want to do that. Okay. That probably means I've overset something. And it's probably wafer 2 on the right. Oh dear. Wouldn't be the first time I've overset that. Okay, I might be able to push it back from the left. So, actually, Yeah, there we go. Stupid thing. Okay, that's reset. Yeah. That felt good. Right. Suppose I'll check by for 11. Screw it, I'll just pick it. This thing. Just put a thumb there so that brace it a bit. Paper clips are not strong. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to be able to touch that with the hook now, so... Whatever 11's one piece, so I can probably check it from the other side. That looks about right. My chin is like 2 millimeters from the phone when I'm actually peeking into the left-hand side of the lock. So stupid. Nope. Not yet. What about the rear one on wafer 1? Nope. Hand's going numb. It's extremely cool. Yeah. All right. Oh, God. Just tensioning as hard as I dare. Basically. Break the glue again. Gotta break it, I know it. I tried to reinforce the glue with another super glue and that was probably stupid. But we'll see. Come on. Stay where you are. This isn't quite as good, honestly, as using the front wiper, but I found that if I put a front wiper in, I think it's too tight, and then you get no feedback, like none. And you're just going to overset everything, so maybe I'm going to have to do it that way. I don't know. But I don't know. Okay. So those ones are fine. 4 and 5 are fine. Wafer 9 is okay, but it's also hard to touch with a pick because there's one of the other, the curtain gets in the way a bit, the bottom part of the curtain. So I've just got to sort of trust that it's probably in the right position, but I think it is. Good thing it's wafer 11 steel, so it sets first. That's helpful. That's binding now. That's good. That usually doesn't bind. Like, that's usually not binding, like, at all while I'm doing this. So, I don't know what to make of that, but maybe that's good. Okay. Yeah, that's actually, I think number 3 is actually set. Ish. Is anything ever truly set in a Kromer protector? Yep, looks good. All right. Okay, time to use the other wire. This one can be a bit tricky to get in here, but we'll try it. It's like 3mm longer than the other one for the bend. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, that seems fine actually. Wafer 5 might have dragged it along with it. Alright, that can happen. Because so they compress together, the wafers can drag each other. And because each of them, almost all of them are split, so happens even more because of that. Okay. Yep. Okay. I don't know if that was either overset or that was really good. Okay. Where's the short hook? Yeah, that's like appeared there now, so... Oh yeah. Yeah, that actually jiggles. Very, very slightly. Which you'll never get more than that with these. I'm getting a bit nervous now because this is probably as close as I've been to doing it. That all feels set. That feels set too. That's it, I think. It's hard to be sure. Let's get the wire again. Yeah, it seems good. That felt very good. Oh God. Okay. Oh shit. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh my God. Shit. Is that? That's it. That's fucking it. Oh my God. Okay, okay. Where's the little mini tripod? What do I do with the mini? It's over here. Okay. Okay. Take the wire out. Come on, wire. Help me come. You can see that's rotated, and I'll show you that it's not just the curtain. Just take the lock. Let's put this crap out of the way. You can see that. Just put the lock there. Set that up like that. Okay. Set the lock there. You can see this has been rotated because it's gone to the left. So what I'll do is I'll just show that this cam moves. Just see that that's moving. If I turn it most of the way back, the curtain doesn't move because it's under pressure, but you can turn the curtain back too. There we go. See the wafer stack. What I'll do, I'll just try and focus in on that. See the wafer stack moves in there. I'll just glide in there. Hopefully you can see it's the whole wafer stack moving and not just the curtain. But yeah, I'll show it in the picked position anyway, which is, I was going to make sure I really don't fuck this up and accidentally relock it. Turns left, right? Links, left. Yep, there we go. So that's 10 maximum left. See that? It's done. Alright. This is a left-handed protector. Okay, I'll just Just unplug the battery, which should be fine for that now. Let's get this apart. Just do it like that. I'll just get all the crap out, screws and stuff. There's a detent in there. There we go. There's the inside of the lid. You can see they've hollowed it out a bit so that it fits the extra element. There's the lid of the protector, 657226. Come back to that. You can see the core's turned. It's turned to the left because this is a left-handed protector. The curtain is there, moved around a bit because it's being pushed up by a spring. That can come out. That's the curtain. You can see the spring still works there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, move this out of the way, just try and lay out all the elements. Of course, I'm shaking a lot now. Expect that. Okay, there's the tent. Oh yeah, don't put this out of frame. That would be bad. Okay, you can see here that matches again, 226. Okay, what I'm going to do is relock it so that I can take everything out more easily. Relocked. And then I'm just going to push it up from the back. Get the whole inner ring out. Okay. There's the lock. And so you can see the tent thing. These like to come out. Little inserts. Oh, one just slipped out. And I think I showed you the back of a lock before, but there you go. I'll just put that up there. Okay, here's the important part, inner ring, silver wafers. Alright, I'll take these out for 11. Wafer 10 is split. Come on. Okay, there we go. Wafer 9 is split. It'd be nice if we had some deeper depth of field here. There we go. Wafer 8. Okay. You can see it's got that pin on the back, which interacts with curtain 7, which is that. See, that's curtain, springs are active. There. Wafer, come on, come on, come on. Wafer 6. Wafer 5. Come on. It's also split. Just show you the back of that. Yeah. You can see that's been hollowed out a bit on the back so that part of it can bend into the key. Okay, Wafer 4 is the profile wafer. Allows the lock to relock. It's wafer 3. There's that other part that bends into the key. You can see that it's milled. Milled to allow that. I'll just pop that there for a second, so I can neatly arrange wafer 3. There we go. Wafer 2. Oh, there goes a spring. Good. I've got the spring. I'll just put the spring back on the wafer. Come on. I really don't want to get anything mixed up. I mean, the springs are the same, but I still don't want to mix anything up. This is a extremely expensive lock, so yeah, not worth it. Let's wait for 2. You can see on the back it says 3.5, so some of these can be reused in other positions, just depending. Let's wait for 1. Let's wait for 1. There's a little step, I believe that's an impressioning thing. At least according to the one person I spoke to who has any idea at all. I might ask someone else about that, but I think apparently it's could be an anti-impressioning thing. And there's, it actually causes the lock to go into a very slight false set. As long as you keep tension on, it's in a little set. If you let off tension, it relocks. Anyway, that's the ring. You can see the holes and things in that. That's the drill disc. There's the inside of the ring. That's the back of the ring. I think these might technically unscrew, but they're very firmly in there, so I haven't tried. Nor will I. Okay, quick view of the... Oh, better put that back in there, actually. Quick view of these. I'll just move this thing out of the way for a second. Put that up there. Quick view of these parts. So I'll show you everything's there. It should be there. See, it's all there. I showed you all of it already anyway. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and take this off. I don't know how hard that's going to be, but we're going to find out together, aren't we? Okay. Alright, try and crush the glue. Oh, that actually crushed it. Oh yeah. Maybe this won't be so hard after all. There we go. Seems like that cyanoacrylate glue I put on there actually, I don't know if it weakened it, but it made it easier to remove when you crush it, so maybe there's a tip. I think that's most of it actually. That's JB Weld Plus. Some other stupid glue, which is of the cyanoacrylate variety. Alright, let's try and remove the last bit of this from here, and this bit on the side. Actually, a lot of that's come off. It's not a ton of that left on there. There was a little bit. That's all we're getting off now, but it's not bad. Come on. I'm sure someone will yell at me in the comments for being unsafe with the knife, but I don't know, I'm no expert. Okay. Where's my sandpaper? There we go. So just get that in there. Sanding the drill pin really is the silliest thing, but hey, it works, right? Where's my knife? There's a little bit of JB on there. A little bit there. Okay, pretty sure that's going to work with the key. Let's just make sure. Yeah, no worries. Alright, let's, that was a much cleaner process than the last time I did this. Come on, get in there. Alright, that's back in there. Alright, let's reload the wafers. Just use it, get that in there at an angle. No, it's this way, isn't it? Okay. Alright, wafer one's reloaded. Wafer two. It's funny how we call them wafer 1 and 2. They're really pairs of wafers. There's two. I mean, they act together, sort of, but there's really, there's really 4 elements there. Even if they do unset each other, if you push it too far. The STUV RP37EB they're numbered 1 to 22 because they are actually truly completely separate. They don't hug each other at the ends. So maybe that's why they've done that numbering designation, because they do technically act on each other if you push them too far. Alright, let's wait for 4. Come on. This is actually going back together pretty well. Number 5. Just little tricks when you're putting these back together, like to hold the wafer at an angle and stuff. Does make a difference. With the first couple of the hard ones to get in. Okay, there's number curtain 7. You can feel that that's gone in correctly, and then number 8. So the curtains are part of a numbering sequence. So I'll just put that in there like that. So number 9. Hope I'm not forgetting anything. Come on, there we go. Number 9. That's fine. Just shove wafer 10 in there. It's going to be difficult now, isn't it? Okay, no, we're good. Wafer 10's in. Wafer 11's in. And to put wafer curtain 12 in, I'm going to have to pull that along a bit. There we go, that's it. I think that's everything. Put that into the outer ring. If that loads in there correctly. Yep, feels like everything's loaded in as it should. And I suppose we'll test it with the key. Where's the key gone? Oh, it's here. As you can see, that does what it's supposed to do. Put the detent in the lid. And screws. I would say these are fun locks, but they aren't at all. And I'll just do this. They're fun to put back together and disassemble, and that's where the fun stops. Alright, as you can see, it's back together. That is the Kromer protector, System Protector 2071, which is the left-handed version of the System Protector 2070, which is has the BP55K designation. This lock was made in July 1994. As you can see, it's a 2071. And there we go, the serial number is 657226. As far as I know, this is the first ever recorded pick of Kromer's latest lock, which is the BP55K model Kromer. And it's also a left-handed one for good measure. I don't think that really makes it any harder, it's a bit different. I guess it's like the mirror image. All the wafers are mirror image of the other one, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, there we go. I think that's about it. Yeah, there we go. So if you have any questions about this, just ping me on the Discord. I'm happy to answer any questions. I love talking about these. So yeah, there's the key. Let's see. It's got all these funny cuts on it and stuff. And BP55K actually says it on the key there as well. So yeah. So there we go. That's the public first pick of the Kromer System Protector 2071 and of any BP55K rated protector. So there we go. My name's D&D, and as always, thanks for watching.